aquí por la represión que hay con el pueblo, que nos tienen matándonos de hambre, toda La Habana entera se está derrumbando y estamos sin casa, sin nada. Tienen dinero para construir hoteles, para construir de todo. Y a nosotros nos tienen pasando hambre y tremendo trabajo.
In Cuba, they went out to the street asking for their rights, and because of the virus, the government is not helping them. The hospitals are all full, and the police is just hitting people and putting fines on people just to go out. So that's why we're here supporting our people, and you can see it.
What does it mean to you?
It means that we are getting close to the freedom of Cuba. I mean, like, the people, like the mass, they are waking up. Thanks to the internet, to the information that they are getting, I think that we're close to be free.
Ayer apedraron a fuerzas de la policía, viraron carros, un comportamiento totalmente vulgar, totalmente indecente, delincuente. Ya hoy están las campañas centristas de los que quieren quedar bien con Dios y con el diablo, de los que hasta en un determinado momento nunca quisieron denunciar el bloqueo y por tanta crítica que tuvieron también en las redes sociales han ido modificando su discurso y ahora sí hablan de bloqueo y de condena al bloqueo, pero dicen que nosotros no buscamos una solución política elevada, convocando al pueblo a enfrentar al pueblo. Nosotros no llamamos al pueblo a enfrentar al pueblo, nosotros hicimos un llamado al pueblo a defender su revolución, a defender sus derechos. Que tú que me bloqueas, que tú que llevas a cabo la política que viola más los derechos humanos de todo un pueblo durante más de 60 años, las recrudezcas en medio de una situación tan compleja como la pandemia y te quieras presentar como el gran salvador, levántame el bloqueo. Levántame las 243 medidas y vamos a ver cómo tocamos y vamos a ver de lo que es capaz de hacer este pueblo, que ha hecho una inmensa obra social con una economía subordinada casi a una economía de guerra por cuenta de estas medidas. ¿A qué le temen? Al ejemplo de Cuba, a lo que puede hacer Cuba en otras situaciones de más posibilidades económicas.
There's every indication that yesterday's protests were spontaneous expressions of people who are exhausted with the Cuban government's economic mismanagement and repression. And these are protests inspired by the harsh reality of everyday life in Cuba, not people in another country. I'm saying that because I think there have been a range of accusations out there, as you well know. I'd first say that the U.S. embargo allows humanitarian goods to reach Cuba. We expedite any request to export humanitarian or medical supplies to Cuba. That continues to be the case. And the United States regularly authorizes the export of agricultural products, medicine, medical equipment, and humanitarian goods to Cuba. And since 1992 has authorized the export of billions of dollars of those goods to Cuba. So that's simply inaccurate in terms of the facts that are stated. But again, I would restate what I said a little bit earlier in response, which is that there's every indication that yesterday's protests were reactions of the people in Cuba to exhaustion of the governance of the leaders in the state, the economic mismanagement and the repression that we're seeing take place against the people of the country.
Folks, I want to start by recognizing the remarkable protests that are taking place in Cuba, with the Cuban people demanding their freedom from an authoritarian regime. And I don't think we've seen anything like this protest in a long, long time, if quite frankly ever. The United States stands firmly with the people of Cuba as they assert their universal rights, and we call on the government government of Cuba to refrain from violence or attempts to silence the voice of the people of Cuba.
Libertad! 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 Libertad!